Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. For this video, we're going to be going over the Valentine units and discussing if they are worth it, how much they are worth it, and giving you an actual detailed analysis for free-to-play, pay-to-play, etc., so you can know exactly what you would get out of your bang for your buck if you're going to be bot pulling or not pulling on the Valentine units. So, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So remarkably, this is actually a should you pull video. And I didn't realize that this is a should you pull video, but it actually is a should you pull video, but with detailed mathematical analysis on if you should pull based on math. This is not going to be a thoughts and feelings video. This is going to be straight up math for y'all, okay? Just facts. You decide if it's worth it for you based on your play style. And I'm not going to do it, hey Seka, I'm free to play. Hey Seka, I'm pay to play. This is just math based on how you play. So basically, this is the math. We record this, and I did the whole thing, and it was off by like one number. So yeah, I'm upset about it. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the Valentine units. Talk about them real quick. So the Valentine units, if you didn't know, are units that you can take, and you actually can use these units to get extra cosmetic drops. Now, in order to make sure that we are doing a fair comparison, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the different cosmetic upgrade drops, and we have different assumptions. The first assumption we're going to make, of course, is you get 1 to 2 drops every 6 runs, regardless if you're having the Valentine units or not, just as a base drop rate. And that's based on an 8% drop rate based on how many runs that you can do over the course of 6 demons, and the drops that you would normally get. Now, you get a guaranteed 6 cosmetic upgrades per day, because if you do a Hell Raid and you are the host of the Hell Raid, you actually get a guaranteed cosmetic upgrade. That means that if you do not have the Valentine units, you're going to get a guaranteed 7 to 8 cosmetic upgrades per day. Now, if you do have a Valentine unit, you get +1 of the cosmetic drops per each of the ones that drop, which means you're getting a total of 13 to 14 per day. So if you do just your own demons, that's 7 to 8 demons if you don't have 7 to 8 cosmetic upgrade drops if you don't have the demons, and 13 to 14 if you do. And this is including all 3 different kinds. It's not just one kind, it's all 3 different kinds, okay? Now, if you did 12 different demons per day, and that's if you're doing your own demons plus a friend's demons, now that's going to ramp the number in a very different fashion. What's going to happen is that you're going to get 8 to 10 cosmetic upgrades if you are going to be farming your own demons and your friend's demons, and you don't get any other additional drops. That means you're only getting 8 to 10. However, if you are running the Valentine units and you do have them, that boosts your number even more, because now you're getting additional drops on those runs. Meaning so that you're going to get, instead of getting 13 to 14, you can boost that again because you're getting additional guaranteed drops per run, of an additional 6 guaranteed drops per run, plus the 1 to 2 that you're getting on top of that, meaning you're going from 20 to 22. So if you're a person that farms demons, and you are a person that does demons with a friend and does do demons beyond your own demons, then the Valentine units are very, very valuable to you, because you end up getting a ton more rewards, and you're getting more than double if you do your demons and a friend's demons, and you're just trading raids every single day. So there's a very valuable thing if you were that type of player.
But Seka, I don't got gems. I just pulled everything on LV.
Be Kalen.
But Seka, I'm free to play.
Shut up, CM Gold. You took everyone's money. Now, every 2 weeks, there's going to be an event in the game. There's going to be something. Doesn't matter what. It could be the event that's out right now on JP, where we're doing this little hawk event where it's super weird and stuff, where you run around with the hawk and you end up getting cosmetic upgrades for that. Or there could be a final boss. Or there could be this thing with the Tower of Trials. Now, sometimes there's cosmetic upgrades in there, sometimes there's not. It really just depends on the event, but there's tons of events that are out there that give cosmetic upgrades. And typically, for every 2 weeks, it's not exact science, but every 2 weeks, you're getting about 90 of those every single 2 weeks for free, which is 30 of each. You can see in the Lilia event that we did, for Eva Lilia, we got some of those there. Every month, that's a total of 180 cosmetic upgrades that we get for free. That's just 30 of each, okay? 90 free, 180 free a month.
Yo, Seka, my brain blew up like 3 seconds looking into this shit. I don't understand any of it, the things you're saying.
The short version, if you're a grinder, pull for it. The long version, is the rest of this. Now, over the course of a month, what's that in comparison for demons? Well, if we just multiply it times 30 for the average days in a month, we're going to get a total of, we take the 7 to 8 here times 30, that gets us to 210 to 240 cosmetic upgrades. And if you do 12 demons with yours and a buddies every single day, if you're free to play and you're not, if you're not investing in the Valentine units, or you are pay to play, it doesn't matter which one, just if you're not investing into them, it's 240 to 300. However, on the flip side of things, if you are someone that is going to be going in on the Valentine's banner and you end up going for the Valentine units and you do want these units, you're going to get them all the way from 390 to 420 if you're just doing your own demons. But if you do a friend's demon on top of it, you're jumping all the way to 600 cosmetic upgrades per month, all the way up to 660. And this is a large amount of cosmetic upgrades because that's about 20 pieces of, that's 20 cosmetics that you're basically upgrading per month, right? If I do that right?
So Seka, you're saying if I keep pushing and grinding, I should pull.
Yeah. You should pull so you can get the units.
I got no diamonds, bro. This game's all free to play friendly. I hate it.
But yo, CM Gold, I want to let you know, the Diamond BOGO has reset.
Oh, I see how it is.
That's 20 UR cosmetics that you can upgrade per month. And if you're doing this in, say, for the SSR cosmetics and you wanted to see how much that would be, that's a minimum of 20. So if you did that for SSR cosmetics, that's about 6 and 2/3. If you wanted to say maybe 7 at the high end, that you're going to get for SSR cosmetics fully upgraded. And yes, you do have to upgrade those kinds of cosmetics. I'm going to accept this hell rate real quick so I can go see the drop table so you can see everything for the drop table real quick. The nice thing about doing these demons every single day and doing it with a friend is a lot of them can be done on auto. So if I go here to the drop table, you'll see them, of course. You get the guaranteed one if you're hosting the raid, and you get 8% drop rate on the rest of them. The rest are just UR cosmetics and bluestones. But for your own hell demons, you can actually just use a lane as you see there and just throw it on auto and just let it run. If you don't want to do it on auto, then you don't have to. I mean, I might work on auto this guy. I don't know. We'll see. I do a lot of these raids on auto. On Crimson, it's the only one that's a little bit more difficult, but the other ones it's a lot easier. Now, if you want to know the total amount you're getting per month if you're doing these raids, it's really interesting. You end up getting about 390 to 420 as a free-to-play player or a pay-to-play player that doesn't really want to do anything beyond their own demons. And if you do want to get the units, but you don't want to do anything beyond your own demons, that you're getting somewhere between 570 all the way up to 600. So it's not that much of a difference. However, if you do farm your own demons and you do farm your friends' demons, or you do a total of 12 demons per day, that boosts your total amount up to 780 up to 840, giving you a very sizable chunk. So the nice thing to know is that if you do farm demons, it is very, very much worth. However, as you can see here, between the difference between if you're just doing your own demons every single day and you're not doing any other demons, then you're not really getting a ton of rewards in difference. You're really not getting that much difference. So if I did the difference between 570 right here minus 390, that gets me a total of 180, which is just a total of 6 extra cosmetics per month, which is not a ton of cosmetics. So if you're comparing the two, you really don't get a ton out of doing this with if you just do your own demons. But if you do a friend's demons and your own, it's a massive increase. So if you are a player that just does your own demons every day, I would say if you are that type of player, it is okay for you to skip the Valentine banner based on these numbers. I haven't gotten like in an all-in discussion on what you should do as a free-to-play player or pay-to-play player. Based on this, it's basically just on who is going to be doing demons or not. If you decide on doing tons of raids per day, it's really good. If you don't decide on doing tons of raids per day, probably not that good. You can probably skip it, You can probably skip it. It's not a big deal. It's totally worth skipping. So, in conclusion, if you're just looking at this math, it's really dependent on your play style. Not if you're free to play, not if you're pay to play. It 100% is going to matter based on your play style. The difference is pretty massive. The difference between two right here is only about 180 cosmetic upgrades, whereas the difference between people who farm a lot is much greater. And if people who farm a lot or farm with a friend or do different additional demons per day, that bumps from 360 So the major difference between these two is that you actually get a difference of 360 extra cosmetic upgrades per month versus 180 just by doing an additional 6 demons. But if you don't want to do that, you can skip it. You don't need to get the Valentine units. The unfortunate thing with cosmetic upgrades, no matter what though, is that people who have lots of UR cosmetics are going to do very, very well. But people who don't have lots of UR cosmetics, they're going to need a lot more cosmetic upgrades. So if you're a free-to-play player and you actually invest more into SSR cosmetics for like the free upgrades and doing stuff like that, and you need to grind more in order to get your stuff, you might need to pull in the Valentine banner because you need to get more cosmetic upgrades to upgrade your SSR pieces. And if you're someone that has lots of resources and are able to spend a lot into the game, you get a lot of UR pieces, you need less UR cosmetic upgrades for your characters, making it so that you will have more to go into. So it's not so much a free-to-play player argument versus a pay-to-play player argument. It's more of an argument of how you want to play, what cosmetics you want to upgrade, and when you want to upgrade them. They do make a massive difference in ungeared PvP, and they make a massive difference in geared PvP. If you take a character and you upgrade an entire character fully cosmetic upgraded from a mixture of SSR pieces, let's say they had 2 SSR cosmetic pieces and 3 UR cosmetic upgrades, the total amount that you would get in difference would be an additional 90 plus 90 plus 90. So that's 270. So you get an extra 270 attack or defense on your characters and significantly more HP for every time of SSR cosmetic that's fully upgraded. So if you're wondering if that's worth it, that's basically the difference of a UR piece. If you go to any kind of UR piece in the game, you'll notice that they give about 400 attack on the bracer. And for the ring, I think it's an additional 200. Let me just double check here. But the difference between the 2 UR pieces, I think that's what you get in addition. Let me see here. Where's the character with UR gear? Roxy? There we go. Yeah, Roxy gets an additional 198 here, and then on the bracer, it's 398. So it's 300 extra attack on average between the 2 pieces. So it's basically the difference of a UR attack piece or a UR defense piece that's in the middle of both of those pieces as what you get in difference to for your cosmetic upgrades. So they're definitely worth it, and you definitely are going to see a sizable advantage in both geared PvP and ungeared PvP with cosmetic upgrades. It can be sometimes the difference of that little extra damage that you need to kill someone in a PvP match, and makes a huge difference in your combat class. So I definitely recommend, if you are a farmer, you are a grinder, go all in on these things and the Valentine banner. Get the units. You only need 1 copy of each. You don't need to get all of them. The 2 most important ones that you really need to get are going to be the one that is which is Elaine, and Elaine is really, really good for the Crimson Demon, and this is going to be for your weapon cosmetic upgrades for more damage. If you want more combat class, the one that's most important to get after that, of course, is Zaneri, and that's a really, really nice one. The nice thing about Elaine, however, though, is Elaine, as we saw earlier, if you didn't see it, I'll show it again. Elaine only has 2 cosmetics. One of them you get from actually getting a UR cosmetic for the character. That's just going to be this one down here. And the other one you actually have to purchase, which is this headpiece over here. And this headpiece that you have to purchase is the only cosmetic upgrade piece that you have to do for her. And she's the least expensive of the 3 units. Zaneri as well as Jenna have a weapon and a headpiece that you need to pick up, meaning so you need to save a total of 60 diamonds for each of those units, which is 120, and 30 diamonds for the Elaine, giving you a total of 150 extra diamonds that you're going to need to spend to get the cosmetics in order to get these characters fully maxed out. However, we don't know how Netmarble is going to do the cosmetics. We don't know if that's going to be worth it or not. But this will give you an idea of what to expect for the Valentine units and if they're worth it or not based on your play style of the game versus if you're free to play or pay to play. All right, guys. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like and subscribe, all the fun stuff. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.